by Slav, one of my racers in TCL and Apex. Not Apex, well, it was called that. Say hello, Slav.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Excited to be joining in comms.
Good.
Hopefully it's going to be a good race and expect some other battles.
We saw a good race at the start of the race in Baku, but towards the end of the race it was quite boring because everyone was separate from each other, and the only interesting part was when one car kept hitting the castle section and losing part of his front wing.
Oh dear.
So this is a realistic performance car, so the people you want to keep an eye out is Hayes, Tom, Sandman, Granty Boy, Wesley, and there's another Red Bull driver somewhere, and Vroom as well, because they're the main contenders for the championship. And last season, Sandman, Hayes, Granty Boy and Vroom were fighting out for the championship, but now we've got more contenders with the likes of Tom and Wesley. Wesley won the race in Azerbaijan in the last Grand Prix with an astonishing lead. Unfortunately, Hayes crashed out in the Baku Grand Prix at the exit of the 17th corner before the long straight. Took up too much speed coming into that corner, too much oversteer as well, so hopefully he can recover from this race. I don't know how much practice these guys do, but hopefully they can do more practice.
Yeah, they do look like a good bunch of fighters for tonight. Hopefully it'll be a clean race, and maybe, just maybe, it won't be the top 3 teams that'll come out with a win. If you remember back in 2012, we had Pastor Maldonado. Can't say his name correct.
Pastor Maldonado.
Yeah, him.
Let me tell you an interesting fact. We had 7 different winners in 7 races. The first one was obviously Jenson Button in Australia. The second one was Fernando Alonso ahead of Sergio Perez, who almost won the race in Sauber. The third one was Nico Rosberg. He finished ahead of Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton. The fourth one was Vettel ahead of the 2 Lotuses, Kimi Raikkonen and Romain Grosjean. The fifth one was Pastor Maldonado ahead of Alonso and Raikkonen. The Monaco Grand Prix was Mark Webber, and second place came Nico Rosberg ahead of Fernando Alonso. The Canadian Grand Prix was Lewis Hamilton. Then the 8th winner was Fernando Alonso. But 7 different races and 7 different winners in 7 races in 2012. That was a perfect season for racing. So much different drivers. Like, you had the battles of constructors getting to the top 3 as well. Like Sauber, for instance. Force India was also there as well. And Williams back when they were good. But unfortunately, we don't see that no more. We don't see different constructors get into the top 6 no more. We have Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull now, but hopefully it can be like that if future races come in, instead of Red Bull and Ferrari always up there. Back in 2012, possibly 2010 as well, we had 6 different winners and 3 different constructors winners as well.
Yeah, definitely. Not just top teams battling as well. You've got the likelihoods of Toro Rosso, Haas, McLaren, and Sauber, or Alfa Romeo, battling out for midfield. Oh yeah, and also Force India.
Facing point. So who's predicted for 4th, do you think, this season? Is it either going to be Alfa Romeo, Renault, Haas, or McLaren? You never know. Or Toro Rosso.
Yeah, well, if they can pull it off. I'm not really a big fan of the Honda engines.
Yeah, Zach's happy you're commentating with me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet quick.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna be beginning qualifying. So, yeah. I, for one, don't really know how this race can turn out. I haven't even seen the tables, so I don't know. I don't know what the guys are like. All I've been told is they're good, and we can have a good fight. That's all. But if I was to make predictions, I think 4th could go to Renault, just like it did in 2018 season. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I'm back. Still there,
Yeah, I
Slav?
just made my predictions for 4th place. I think it'll be Renault.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I honestly don't know.
I'm just making the predictions like it was in a real 2018 season.
Yeah. So here we are then, to Q1 we are. And it's an 18-minute session. I think people go on the super softs in this first session. It's Q2, people go on the softs or mediums, because you don't want to start the super softs in the race, do you, Slav?
Nope.
Nah, honestly, man, these tyres wear out a lot. But we've had problems where people thought it was short qualifying, so people were using up all their super softs, and they ended their super softs in their Q3 as well.
I think we've got a Force India coming out of Swansea.
Yeah, that's Sweezy coming out for his first lap on the super sauce. We've got the McLaren out as well, I believe that's Beastie Boy, which it is. Yep. He's on the super sauce, they're all on the super sauce except one driver, Mr. Debro. Coming into turn 1 we go, the elevation change as we come up to turn 2. Now this is a high speed track as well, with slow corners. It's one of the toughest circuits for rules and regulations, especially with the wing changes as well. Hard to overtake around this track, and I presume it's going to get replaced by Zandvoort, if I'm correct. The Spanish Grand Prix, if you heard of that. Yeah. So
I've not heard of it, but it might have to Google it a little later on.
Oh, Zach's overtaking Beastie. They're fighting for track position here. They don't want to get too close to each other, ruining their tyres. But it is Q1, so you don't have to battle too much. Obviously the top 16 stay in, 5 go out. And there's 17 drivers in this lobby as well, so one of them will have to step out. No, 2 of them, because it's 16 downwards, isn't it? The elimination zone. Yeah, so 2 drivers will go out this session. I don't want to predict because I don't want to be nasty to them, but Beastie Boy is right behind Zach Sweeney as we come to the last 2 corners, the slow corners on this track, as we come to the final corner now. Beastie's probably using that slipstream off of Zach to see if it's effective enough.
Oh yeah, he's right behind him.
Yeah, especially in that Renault McLaren as well. On board with Zach Sweeney, DRS open, 7th gear flat, coming to the first corner now, wide entry. Nice exit to turn 1, we'll set you up into turn 2, coming to that right hander in turn 3. 5th gear flat. You must be getting a bit understeery there from the car. Coming into turn 4. I would have short shifted into turn 4 there.
It's a bit wide from the McLaren, but still made it.
Yeah,
interesting.
Interestingly, I just wanted to know why those 2 are close together. Obviously, you don't want to do that in the real qualifying. Coming to this flat right-hander where people usually get it wrong. DRS open. Hard braking zone.
My mate usually calls that area the oil corner, because you can easily slip like you've just drove on oil.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time. It was absolutely horrible, especially on these super soft tyres.
Yeah.
The final corner out, Zach comes to the line, 7th gear, DRS is a 19.2 as Beastie Boy goes 2nd place, 4 tenths slower than Zach Sweeney. Then they've both been following each other.
So I thought the McLaren was going to crash into him then.
Yeah, Wesley goes with a 117.8 in the Ferrari. I thought these tyres would have been near the 16s, the low 17s between the 16s as I saw in the practice session, but it's Q1, many things can happen. There's Granty Boy on the medium cut tyres, interestingly.
Jesse Basson has gone off the track a bit. Don't know if he was on his main lap or not. No, it's just
he was on his out lap. Those medium tyres, especially when they're cold, don't have the grip. They're so heavy. And Mr. Depot's gone 4th with a 121.6, and there's your yellow flag. It's Ston. He's retired.
Oh, no.
We've seen him crash. Yeah, we've seen him crash. We've seen him crash plenty of times in qualifying, especially in Bahrain and in China. Oh, he's in the
crashed on the pit entrance.
Oh, that's very unlucky. Mr. Debo's gone 4th with a 121.6 on the medium tyres. Are these drivers saying they're super soft for Q3? Because you know you mess up quite a bit on the first lap.
Beastie.
Has Beastie gone as well?
Yeah, he's out as well.
Oh, so the Spanish Grand Prix catching people out a lot, especially with these high-speed corners mixed with low-speed corners as well. We've got Berra on a lap coming to the first corner. He locks up. Not too bad to be honest, but I don't know if this is an out lap. The first and second corner, the flow of the corner was nice. They set up from the Toro Rosso there. Going to the third corner.
The out lap right now is Jelly, who is catching up to his teammate.
Jelly will go on board with him. Oh yeah, he is, but his teammate's on the medium tyres. Now there's two people on the medium tyres which I don't understand. Well, three people, sorry. Bowdy's gone 4th place with a 120.3 in the McLaren. Gang's gone across the line to set in 4th place. It's a 120.3, also on them super soft tyres. So I thought these tyres were between the 17s and 19s, but it is Q1. Vroom's coming out for his first lap. Ventures
now I'm wondering if they're doing laps like that in mediums. I'm quite worried to see what their main laps are on supers.
That's very true indeed. Now it is a hot surface track as well, with the high temperatures damaging the tyres, especially the super soft. So Direct Stod's left the session, so I don't. Oh. Well, I hope
Svenno going slow. Just let him do Sauber past.
As that Swedish came out for a second attempt. There's Granty Boy on his lap, and he really struggled coming to the left and right corner. I don't know the track names. He doesn't use DRS interestingly on his lap. I think they tried a sandbag, because Mercedes have been usually doing that. I'm talking about the game as well. Mercedes have been usually doing that quite a lot in qualifying. They usually sandbag a lot of their times. When it comes to the end of qualifying, they set the fastest lap. It's one of the trickiest tracks ever.
Yeah, agreed. On that straight, if there's a car in like if a car DNFs like hits the wall, and the car ends up running back onto the track, it is a pain. I've had experience on that.
This track may benefit the Renault because it's a corner track as well. As Vroom goes out wide, he comes into turn 3 now, or turn 4, I don't know which one it is. I think it's turn 4. He goes onto the grass a bit on the exit, he comes into turn 5. This is where Kobayashi overtook someone into this braking zone. Turn 6. Which flows on to turn 7. There's massive understeer from Vroom. Oversteer, sorry, and he's gone off the track, but will he continue on his lap? I think he's backed off. That's another tricky corner as well. You don't want to get out that curb too much, otherwise it'll send you flying off the track. Hayes has gone to 2nd place. Did I see a car off the track there? I don't think I did. Hayes got 2nd ahead of Granty Boy. Sweeney's down in 3rd place. Berry down in 4th.
Eames is about to finish his lap. Let's see if he gets an improvement on the others.
I think it's his first lap. That was his out lap, the last lap. He's coming down to the first corner. Want to take us through this lap?
Yeah, so it's just going through the 3rd corner, goes on the inside, then perfectly goes back onto the outside. Doesn't hit the apex, but it's all good. Then he turns on to turn 4, I believe it is. Bit of a spin there, but it's all good. Hits the apex onto turn 5. And that is beautifully executed. Going on to turn 6, and let's see how he does. It's moderate. I wouldn't say it was perfectly executed, but he's got time. Going on to oil spin corner, and he does that perfect. Going on to this massive ass hairpin, let's have a look. Perfect. Spot on. You see, with the Renault drivers, they are quite good with their corners.
Yeah.
Then on to quick corners now. Can't even speak now. Again, I'll say that's quite moderate. Going on to the final turn. Keeps it under control and sets a lap of 1 minute 21.
0. Granty Boy, I think He's on another lap. Oh, sliding through the last corner there. Vroom goes into third place on the 180.3 of the supers. Granty Boy would do a 120.8, but that's slower than his best time, so he can definitely improve on that one. We'll see if anybody else is on track. 5-shot Ryan, Yoon's teammate, coming through the final corner, but he had massive understeer through there. So 125.5, and well, that's his first lap time, so he must have been struggling a lot. Spain is a really hard track to negotiate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hard in general, especially on these tyres. I'm getting comments, but it won't let me load.
Perfect executed corner by LTU Tom.
I'm on board with him
The only
now.
thing I would say about Ferrari is that they do struggle with their electronics.
Yeah.
Oh, bit slidey around there.
But he beautifully goes through that corner. He took the wide exit, wide entry to get a good exit.
Nice hit on the apex there. Takes the corner again, quite beautifully.
Oh my god. Love it how it takes wide entries to get a good exit.
Yeah, definitely.
Would this were about 117? It's 18.2. 118
Again,
was.
this is just qualifying 1, so times will be quicker in qualifying 2.
We can hopefully see more quicker times as they develop their laps. Try and get a feel for this track as well. Try and explore the limits as much as they can. They've got 3 qualifier sessions except 2 people who will get knocked out in the first session. Adventurer is coming on another lap.
With the actual Spanish Grand Prix close up to us, we can compare this Grand Prix to the real life one.
Yeah.
See which one was better.
That's this weekend, and I'm very interested to know. This fastest lap is a 17.8, but as you say, it's only qualifying 1. I want to compare that with the real life tyres that they do this weekend in 2019. Oh, did you get out of the way for Granty there? I don't know, but Granty's been out there for a long time, so I think he's practicing. I don't think he. Sliding through the corner, he's got a tag slap on the exit.
Clipped a bit of grass, but it's all good. He's not the one who's paying for it.
Yeah, it's a 19.6 from Granty Boy.
There's an improvement.
That's a good improvement. Only 2 seconds off despite being on their medium tyres. Gang puts up into 10th at 120.3. Yude's in the pits. Drazer Baz is on another lap. He's down in 14th place. But Beastie Boy and Ston. Oh, Ston's going to get knocked out with 5-shot Ryan, but Beastie Boy is out, so he could go nowhere whatsoever. But if 5-shot Ryan can improve, he could go up to 15th place, and he goes wide, coming at the exit of turn 4. Fortunately, he keeps the car on track. That's Drazer Bazin, the Danish driver. The 7th corner, which slows on to 8th corner, not too bad from him. The oil rig corner, 7th gear, interestingly, with DRS open. Now I usually take it to 6th, but 7th gear, it depends what he feels comfortable with.
Taking it through 3rd/2nd. Didn't really see because his arm was covering the wheel.
Coming through the right-hander, which leads onto these 2 slow corners. Get a massive understeer through there. Just do the final corner. Onto the straight.
A bit of speed.
It's a 19.5. He gets.
7th.
So we're setting the 19s and 18s for the midfield teams, forcing India downwards. But Granty Boy can definitely get into the 17s or 18s. And what about 5-shot Ryan? He needs to improve on that 25.5 in order for him to get through Q2. Otherwise, Beastie will have the opportunity to get through Q2, but will not participate as he has crashed. There is 5-shot Ryan on his lap. I think he's on a lap. Yes, he is.
He's currently using 1 lap hold super softs. Well, most of the grid are using fresh supers.
He's sliding a lot on those exit corners. Turn 4 especially. He struggles to turn in as well. Oh, that's horrible turning. Massive understeer through there. His car's too heavy, I think. Especially with the setup, and he's crashed.
Oh no.
Oh.
He's lucky, he is lucky.
Lost part of his front wing. But as you saw, Stod did that at the exit turn 3 in China. He lost part of his front wing but managed to keep going. He's got 2 minutes. Now, Five Shot Ryan's in a lot of trouble because if he can make it to the pits in time, I believe he'll have one more lap if he does decide to go back out to the track, of course. But he's under quite a lot of pressure, especially for the Renault team as well.
Yeah, both Renault drivers, they're going to have a lot of stick on them if they're going to be...
Oh, he's going out, he's staying out. Now that's a big no-no, you can't stay out. It's a 25.4, he's still in the 25s. Now if it wasn't for that spin, or whatever it was, he's backed out. So, wait, what's happened there? He's retired. So he's left.
Okay,
So Five Shot Ryan, not happy at all. Absolutely frustrating. 2 minutes to go in this session.
We've got Haas retiring as well. I think it was Dressy.
Yeah, it was Drezzy. People retire when they're like, no need to go out or just comfortable, because Drezzy was in the pits. There's Vroom coming through the final corner, retired from session. That's a set to 2 from Granty Boy. Did he actually retire or did he? It's a 170.6 from the Red Bull. That's a nice lap from Vroom. 2 tenths quicker than the Ferrari. Mr. Debro on 90.4, that puts him up into 7th place. So he displaces Drazer Bazin. And there's no one on the lap, it's just Mr. Debo out there on his own. Yeah, so that's it. So everyone's in the pits, there's 1 minute 20 seconds to go. There's Vroom. That's his retired car.
I guess this pretty much sums up qualifying 1 for the meantime.
So we have our two drivers out of the session, which is Five Shot Ryan and Ston. In Q2 we'll have a retire car because Beastie crashed. I don't know if Granty crashed or not.
Oh no, I didn't really get to see that.
I think I was on Rob Vroom when it happened. Nice lap from Vroom. Do you reckon we could get into the 116s on this track?
Yeah, I think we can. Maybe if we're lucky, we might see the 115s.
People who type in the chat, it won't let me go on my own stream. It's just messing up. Mr. Debo's gone back into the pits. Surely the qualified session's over.
Yeah, I've only got 10 seconds left.
Yeah, so that's the story of Q1. 2 drivers out, and into Q2 we'll have 1 driver out as well because he crashed and he cannot participate. He ran out of fuel. Oh, he ran out of fuel. Granty Boy ran out of fuel.
Ah, fair enough.
Read your comments, I've blanked out.
The best option to do is just retire if you've run out of fuel.
Someone invite Zach Sweeney, please. Hello, Drezzy, can you hear me? Can you invite Zach Sweeney to the to the thing, please, to the lobby? I'll invite him. I don't know if I can on here. So Vroom was quickest, ahead of the Ferrari, ahead of the Mercedes of Hayes, Sandman, Tom. So there's the top 5, and it's mostly Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. I couldn't read the comments because the stream kept breaking up on my phone. I tried to. That is working now.
Yeah.
You need to keep an eye out for Hayes because he's the one that goes onto the hardest tyre in Q2. He doesn't go on the mid-range tyre or the softest, of course, but he goes onto the hardest and he stays out for a very long time. In contrast to his teammate goes on the mid-range tyres. They both have split strategies. I think it does work, but it only doesn't work if they're not close together. It could have worked in Azerbaijan, but unfortunately Hayes crashed. Granty Boy got second or third.
we've got a McLaren coming out, and
It's Balji on the soft tyres. He made it through Q2. Now, I reckon the McLarens could struggle to get into Q3 here. They're on the slower tyres, of course, and they've got a slower car. If they're really desperate to get to Q3, they'll have to go on the super softs and start on them tyres. But I'll play it safe and just qualify outside the top 10, get a new fresh set of tyres on, and just work your way around the race.
oh yeah, definitely.
Now, as you can see, Sandman's actually on the medium tyres, and Hayes, no surprise, of course. Wesley on the medium tyres. So is Berra. Now, we usually see the Ferraris go on the soft tyres, the mid-range tyres depend on what track it is. Sandman, he goes on the mid-range tyres as well. He's doing it with Hayes. He's copying Hayes, of course. What about his teammate Granty Boy? Has he chosen a tyre? Soft tyres.
He's on softs. Yeah, same for Game Gang and our McLaren, who's out right now.
Oh yeah, the other McLaren is not showing up on your screen, of course, because he crashed out. So, on board with Balji, DRS open, wants the straight, he crosses the line to start his lap, let's see what he can do. Takes a wide entry coming into turn 1, he uses most of that curb, he misses the apex but he touches it to turn 2. 5th gear through 3rd corner, coming up to 6th, oh he goes out wide, he goes extremely wide. That'll cost him a lot of time. Coming into turn 3, he takes a wide entry. Make sure you don't go too out wide. We've got a yellow flag dude set to 3. I presume that's someone slowing down or trying to get track position. Turn.
No, that's Game Gang spinning out.
Ooh, he spun out. You don't want to be doing that too much. Thank you for keeping an eye out, Slav.
Yeah, I just think it was bad exit. He had next thing gravel drop, and he's just
Ooh. Now,
pass.
we almost had a victim of that corner, the one you called the oil rig.
Yeah.
We had someone sliding off, but unfortunately they kept the traction and kept the car under control.
I worry for the people who's on mediums. They've got a very high chance of slipping out with fresh tyres.
Those two slow corners weren't perfect to take, but I reckon this could be a 121 from Margie. It is. It's a 121.3. He's the quickest on the soft tyres. On board with Berra, he's on the medium tyres, so he's on the slower tyres than Balji, but what kind of time can he do? I reckon it could be a 121.2, 10th quicker than Balji, he's on the mediums. Soft tyre person, whoa, Wesley's gone quicker on the medium tyres, it's a 118.5, oh! Granty Boy's got second at 19.4.
I'm just looking at Dressy right now, he's about to finish his main lap. I think it's kind of messed up on my screen. It says all sorts when it's kind of wrong.
Yeah. Sandman's got second on the medium tyres at 19.0. Drazer Bazin comes across the line now. It'll be a 19.7 on the softs. 4th place.
Sweensy, I think he's trying to warm his tyres up.
He's on the super softs. Oh my gosh. You don't want to be doing that surely on the super softs. I would say that's a definite 2-stop on the super softs, would you?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, this track is very hard to do 1-stop on any tyre.
Yeah, very, very difficult. You lose a lot of grip, you start sliding in the corners. Just, the car's not very good enough for super soft tyres. I don't understand why you do that, but we also got another driver on the super softs, which is Mr. Debro. Vroom's on his lap right now. He did a 21.9 in the first set. We'll compare that to Wesley's, and he's on the softs. A 22.0.
What's Sweensy doing? He's just... Oh, now he's cut the corner.
He's going back into the pit, so I think he's finally made his decision. I don't think he hit anything, he just made his decision that the soft tyres weren't good enough.
Yeah. I think he was just having a little test around with them.
Yeah. Now, I know Sweeney's a lot, we've been in league races together, and we trick people to go out the super softs.
Yeah, I think on Monday, me and Takru are doing the same thing as well.
Oh, Voo, oh, he's got hold up badly by Drazer Bazin. I don't know if that cost him a lot of time, but he definitely had to swerve to the right. Drazer Bazin was on the racing line at that moment in time. Oh, that could have cost him a lot. As he crosses the line,
like, when Robert Kubica and
Lewis Hamilton.
Was in a Spanish testing.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton.
He nearly had to do this. Yeah.
80.4 on the softs. He got held up a bit by Drazer, but Drazer. Oh. Now the Ferraris look quite quick here, don't they? And
Yeah,
both Ferraris are on split strategies, because one's on the softs and the other's on the mediums. Yeah.
So Tom is currently on softs.
Yes, he is. We'll go on board with him. Where is he? Where is he? He's not. Oh, he's in ninth place. Yeah, he's coming out of the pits now. Yeah, Grant Smart put 7 laps worth in the tank. He forgot to change it. It happens to me sometimes because I have a setup on. I save it, and it saves depends how much fuel I put in.
Yeah.
It's really annoying because I forget to put the fuel down. I would never do that, Jamie. I'm just
gonna finish his lap. No, it started it again. It didn't even say out lap.
Yeah, it doesn't do that to me sometimes. He comes through the first corner on the soft tyres. The second corner. He's gone out wide. Compromises his lap into the third corner. Will he go out wide here? Nope.
Jolly is on his out lap with the mediums. Just getting them warmed up. I think that's the best option to do with those tyres.
Yeah, it'll take a long time to warm up the medium tyres.
Oh, is that? Got to let the McLaren past.
Is that McLaren on a lap? No, he's not. Yeah, he's on his outlet. You don't have to let him through. I presume Hayes don't want to get stuck behind that McLaren either, because obviously Mercedes is much faster than McLaren, and they'll catch up to him on his best lap as well. So best to keep ahead of him. But that's Sauber. Gaingang coming to sector 2. I'm on board with Hayes still.
I'm on board with our Toro Rosso, who's in last. Think he might be finishing this lap. I'm not too sure. Quite a fast exit, and he sets time of 1:20.5.
And Younes crossed the line to do a 22.3. That's a bit slow, do you think, in the Renault? It's a 20.7 from Gaingang, puts him up to 8th. We'll have a ball. We're going on board with Tom. Yeah, he's on his lap now. Tom's on his lap.
Quicker time. He's got time to do it.
Yeah, plenty of time left on the board. Oh, that's beautiful right-hander. Yeah, so we got Drazer Bazin apologising to Vroom on the stream. Nice sportsmanship, Drazer, but make sure you keep an eye out on the track. Yeah, it wasn't. I know you wouldn't do it on purpose. I know who you are. I know you won't do it on purpose. Because I saw when Vroom overtook you, you went off the track. I think you hesitated a bit there.
Tom is about to go into the final corner now. It's quite stable, and sets the time off.
Oh my gosh, that's close. They're both in the .4s. That's close from Tom and Vroom Vroom. They're both on the soft tyres. And look at that, Wesley's got onto the softs. His best lap time was on the mediums, so do you think he'll come out on the soft tyres? Or was that a trick, people?
Not really too sure, to be honest with you.
Mr. Debo's on the super soft tyres. He's into 6th place. And that's quite risky, because is it really worth going on the super softs? You got a long race ahead of you, 33 laps, and someone's moved up the order, but I can't tell who. Mastery's caught 5 behind. Mr. Debo 90.3 goes up to 6th place. Hayes is into 4th place, 18.8 on the mediums, 2/10 slower than the Ferrari driver Wesley, who also set his lap time on the mediums, 2/10 apart. So look at
Swansea gets to 9th with a 1:20.1.
Now, who do you think's in danger? I would say 7th onwards down, 7th downwards. Do you say? Or do you think they're quite safe? No, I don't think so. I think 9th downwards.
Yeah, I was going to say 9th.
Look at the gap from Swansea to Bury. It's 4/10. and Ventura and Berry are both teammates, but Berra set his lap on the medium, so he could be a threat to push that down to 10th, and his teammate Ventura could put him down up to 11th. Gengang, I don't think so in the Sauber. Balji, no. Nunes, judging his pace, no.
I think, yeah, one Ferrari's come in and the other one's come out. I've got one Ferrari swerving around.
Ooh, Grant J. Hayes and Mr. Debo, what they doing? Oh, they're trying to get out of the way. They were both close together, but they're both getting out of the way. They're both on the outlap, I think. Mr. Debo's gone wide off the track. Now, is Hayes trying to use the slipstream of Mr. Debo? It's look at Hayes and Mr. Debo. I thought no, Hayes is out of fuel, I think. Oh yeah, he's out of fuel. I was just so confused. Now look at the top two tyres from third, 2/10 apart, and both of them on the softs and mediums. That's really, really fantastic for Wesley. You should be confident with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh, 2/10 apart on the softs to mediums.
Do you think he'll be able to improve his lap time? Nearly losing it on the straight.
Warming up those tyres. Yes, I think he will. Definitely he will. I think he'll get to the 17s on this time, or close to the 17s.
Yeah, definitely.
Backing off now, saving the EOS. Comes across
Just
the
looking
line.
at the Toro Rosso of Berra. Is it Berra?
Yeah, it is. Well, I don't know myself. I think it is.
I'm not really good with names, so he does lock up a little bit, but to be honest, it's best not to look up on these tracks, as it will cause you a lot of tyre problems.
Is that slacked out again? I don't understand why he keeps lagging out. It's really annoying. Oh, blocked both of his front tyres up this time into the heavy braking zone.
Now you can make some good overtakes if you lock up your tyres, but it has to be at perfect timing.
Yeah. It looks like when he taps on the brakes gently, he locks up as well. So, if when he overtakes people, you've got to be very careful. You don't want to do a Daniel Ricciardo. He comes across the line to do a 19.9. He pushes his teammate Ventura out the top 10. Zach is in the danger zone. He's in 10th place. He's just got enough time. He needs to get out as quick as possible. Barrett is retired, so he's not going to go for another lap. Ventura's coming out the pits on the super soft, so he'll definitely not Zach when he's out.
I'm just hoping that he's not trying to set a fastest up on that.
Okay, now he's on the super softs. His teammate's on the softs. He could potentially push his teammate further down and get him into danger threat with Gengang, but I don't think Gengang could do it. Nah, I don't think so. Zach's really in danger now. He's still in the pits. That's it. That's the end for Tom's left the session. I don't know. We've got connection issues here, which we've never experienced badly before. Only a one driver. But look at Zach. He's really in danger to Ventura, because Ventura's on the supers. But do you really want to risk those supers?
I wouldn't take it.
We've only got one driver on the supers in the top 10 already.
Yeah, but he'll have more wear than the other drivers now.
Yeah. We had a driver accidentally started on the fastest tyre in China, which was the Ultra Sauce. He pitted on lap 4, fell down to the end of the field, made some fantastic overtakes, but he couldn't fight the top runners because he lost a lot of time because he started on the fastest tyres. Ventura, Tom's joined back. This could be Zach's on his outlap for some reason. 15 seconds to go.
He's on his outlap as well.
10 seconds to go. No, he won't make it.
Yeah, he's retired.
Oh, it could be a real threat eventually to push Zach out. His lap times look clean and tidy so far on the Toro Rosso.
Definitely, yeah. Another oil rig corner, can you do it?
Zach's angry, man. He knows he's gonna get knocked out by Ventula. I think Ventura's got in it. Oh, I can't speak now. So Ventura's got the pace to knock Zach out. His teammate cost him a bit. It cost Zach a bit for going quicker.
Oh,
He's backed out. He's backed out. He hasn't run out of fuel.
Oh no.
He hasn't run out of fuel. Oh, he's backed out. He's still gonna cross the line. Oh.
I think he might have made up his mind with the strategy.
Yeah. Well, he starts at 11th place then. Zach, don't worry, mate. You're still in the top 10. Calm down. Chill out. Zach, that Toro Rosso saved you. It could have been the end game of your qualifying, but saved you. Yeah. How am I Q3? Because Ventura didn't. He backed out of his lap. I think he made up his mind on tyre strategy. He starts outside the top 10 as well, so he can choose a brand new set of tyres if he wants to. And look at that, Mr. Debo's got the super soft tyres. Mate, I think he could have picked like 5 or 6, do you?
Yeah, I'm guessing 4, 5 or 6.
Really risky to go on those tyres, isn't it? I've been on those tyres before and they're not good at all.
No.
Zach's happy now, he's just seen what happened.
I'm trying to keep myself hydrated.
Same. Top 10 shootout. This is the most interesting qualifying session.
Now, since starting tyres have been decided already, they can go back onto the fastest compound.
This is what I like about full qualifying, because you don't have to. Didn't know in short qualifying, you set your fastest lap on whatever tyres you're on, and that's it. Whereas in full qualifying, you only get Q2 to set your fastest lap time.
Jolly and Grant also coming out.
Yeah, you get to push flat out in full qualifying rather than think about saving your tyres.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
seems like quite a lot of the gridders come out.
Yeah, especially the big guns as well. Now, let me tell you about this. Sandman always stays in the pits till the last one. He's the last one out all the time. Yeah, Sandman's coming out. That's a massive surprise. He never ever comes out first. Never done that before. But, you know.
You never know.
I don't know if these drivers get 1 or 2 set of super softs, or 3. I've never been in full qualifying, only once, but I can't remember. Depending on what tyre strategy they went for, the harder, balanced, or in between, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now, who I'm voting for pole, I'd probably say it is Wesley. Or who else is it? Vroom Vroom, yes. Wesley or Vroom Vroom. That's who I'm guessing for pole, because their tyres on the medium tyres was absolutely fantastic.
I'm gonna be vouching for Tom and Vroom Vroom as well.
Well, the first driver to set their first lap time is Hayes. He starts on the medium tyres, I think, in the race, coming down to turn 1. Ooh, he takes much of that curb into the first corner, and he takes the apex to the second, coming to the third. Not too shabby. Short shifts into 8, coming down as the third gear. Drops it to 4th, now he upshifts it to 5th, 6th. Revs it out as 6th, because you don't want to go, you want more edgy power, edgy braking rather than, I can't speak, it's really hard now, I don't understand why. Vehicle purrs myself and get back in it. That oil rig corner, let's see how it takes it, that's nice, through there.
Just looking at our leading Ferrari take the oil rig corner as well. Again, pretty stable.
Is a Force India behind Hayes? Yes, there is. There's a Force India that comes to Ferrari. So I think the Ferrari is Tom, the Force India is definitely Zach. So we'll see Hayes cross the line first, They'll be second and Tom third. Through the final corner we come on Hayes. DRS open, it'll be a 70.7. Does that cost the line to set? A 180.8. A full second off, but we'll go on with Tom. A 70.5. That's pole for Tom in the Ferrari. Granty Boy goes third in the Mercedes. 3/10 slower than his teammate. Half a second slower. Sandman goes quickest with a 117.4. This is the structure of that Red Bull car coming into play.
Vroom Vroom, his teammate, soon to be completing his lap. Could it be a 1-2 Red Bull?
I think he's on his out lap, or did he back off?
No. I know he finished his lap.
Oh, he comes through the final corner. We got yellow's just set to 2. I presume that's someone backing off.
Oh, I think he validated his lap.
Yeah. No, Vroom was up there as well in Q1 and Q2. Come to the first corner now. Second corner, he short shifted to 5th. Better traction coming out of that corner. Coming into the right corner. Third corner, into 4th gear. Don't want to go too wide on the exit, but you still want to touch that curb. Hayes goes quicker, so 70.2. Massive improvement from them Mercedes. Now that's his second attempt on those set of tyres. That one set of tyre is second attempt on them.
Yeah. His teammate, Granty, he's got a bit of catching up to do with his teammate.
Yeah, Sandman's gone back into pits, as so has Tom.
Oh, it was Pera 22. He just lost it on the exit.
That's where Bruno Senna lost it back in 2012. Oh,
Yeah.
Vroom might got distracted from that with the dust kicking in, and he's got Berra ahead of him as well. Hopefully that don't compromise him too much. Berra goes into the pits. It is a 70.5. That's his second attempt on those set of super softs. 3/10 slower than Hayes. And
Wesley still yet to sell a lap.
Yeah,
he's just. Let's see how he does.
oh, he's backed out. Yeah. He's setting his lap time again, and it's a 1:19.5. That's quicker than some drivers in Q1. Even though he backed out, that coming through the first corner. I want to know where he backed out, or I don't know. Some people are having 2 attempts on the same set of tyres.
Granty just made his decision on pinning for going into the pits. He had a bit of a think about it, but oh no, it's actually being held up by his teammate for going into pits.
Oh, that's cost a lot of time. Oh yeah, he is as well. Well, we saw Mercedes good up double stacking, but not in qualified.
Nope.
Oh, I hate it when it does that. It takes a long time to get back into the pace. I just watching Wesley. He takes it beautiful. Oh, it goes out wide, but he doesn't go onto the gravel. He pushed it extremely hard. That's 7/10 quicker. I don't know if that's his best lap. So his set to 2, he goes 7/10 quicker. I don't know if it's his best lap, his best lap on his or Hayes's, but I say it's his because I don't want to say he's too much faster than Hayes than that. 7/10, it's massive, massive. Don't tell me he's backed out again.
No.
He's done it.
Oh yeah, so come on, man. You don't want to be starting 10th.
Yeah, especially when you're in the fastest car. So his first lap, it's a validated lap time. Both invalidated lap time.
Well, 14 your Sweeney's, he spins it as well.
Oh, where's that? Oh, that's the exit where that.
He's quite lucky not to hit the wall there.
Yeah, very lucky. He might have got onto the curb, too much wheel spin, and lost the car.
Yeah, unlucky man.
So I want to go on board. I want to see Wesley's lap time. Is it invalidated? I don't know how he did it. He must. How did he invalidate his lap time? That's an interesting question. So his first exit was a 21.6. We'll compare that with Hayes. 21.6 for Hayes. So they're both set similar.
Just warming up his tyres.
Yeah, similar pace on those setters and those to the first sector. I think Wesley's coming back out. It's definitely one of the two.
I
Is
see,
that-
yeah, he is. I think.
Yeah. 3 minutes to go. Under pressure now. Don't want to be making too many mistakes. Hopefully for
But
him.
everyone's let the Steve-Bro pass though, because he's
Yeah.
on his main lap now.
Someone takes his 7th gear.
Oh dear.
What's happened?
Oh,
Oh,
I just
Tracer.
saw him go wide.
Did they do that intentionally to let people through?
Yeah. He was on his out lap, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Oh, Sandman goes wide, and that compromises his entry. Oh, that first slow corner. It's a 17.7. I think he might have one more lap time to do it. So basically,
Steve-Bro
didn't the first
just
slow
about-
corner? Didn't the first slow corner? He took it out wide, so that
Oh, yeah.
means he got to the curb massively into the second corner, and then he exited that. And the final corner set up. Oh, I didn't set him up very nicely indeed. Tom's on his lap. It's a 17.5.
Debo's just about to finish this lap. It was quite tidy.
Have you noticed everyone's out of the track? The top 10 all out on the track.
Yeah.
But this is important for Wesley. He needs Mr. Debo to get out of the way, because this is probably his main lap time. We got yellow to set to 2 or 3. That's one back.
Car pass.
Yeah. So I want to go on board with Wesley because he's the only driver not to set a lap time yet. I said it's a 21.8 through the first sector. It's a 21.6, 2 tenths quicker than Hayes through the first sector. Definitely got it in Wesley. He just needs to calm down on the corner, cut in a bit there. Sandman's in the pits. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Do you think he can get out? Do you think he can get out of time?
Oh, hello. No, I don't think he'll be able to get out on time.
Oh,
Did you see him slip around on the corner exit as well?
yeah. Oh, that was horrible. Sweeney's retired, 6th place. But Bevan's actually quite had a good lap time. Tom has set the fastest lap. It's a 16.9. Fantastic lap from the Ferrari driver. 16s, we're finally in there.
Hey, called it.
Yeah, we're in the high 16s as well. I'm on board with Wesley.
Wesley, how good is his teammate?
17.2.
Yeah, you can get second.
Oh, it's a Ferrari 1-2. What about Hayes? He's on the track right now. Oh, a nasty turning. Granty's boy retired. He's in 6th place. That's disappointing for Mercedes. And Granty's backed off. Hayes is backed off. Vroom vroom. 2nd place in the Red Bull. Fantastic performance from him as well.
So fast.
$20 to go. Does Hayes have enough tyre wear to try and beat the 2 Ferraris and Vroom? Berry's retired. But the thing is though, where's Berry's retired? Hayes is coming up to him. Oh. And Hayes has gone out wide.
I think that might be invalidated. Oh, that's a track. That's a car in the wall, not a track in the wall.
Tom quickest again, but who will it be beat by anybody? I don't think it'll be Hayes. Wesley down in 3rd place. I thought Wesley would have got a pole, judging his lap time in Q2. But
he might improve it. Oh, nope. Nah. Unlucky man. Who's got yellow in sector 1? Don't know. Hazy's perfect time that corner. Can he keep it on the track? Yes. Yes. Yes, just about.
how many laps have been on them tyres? One?
Just one.
Yeah, this would be a 2nd lap then. Can he separate? No, he goes back into the pits. So it doesn't separate the Ferraris. So it's a Ferrari on pole. Usually we have Mercedes on pole. Safety cars came out. Safety cars just came out.
Yeah, I think the safety car might be trying to set the qualifying lap.
A bit too late for that.
Endurance is next week.
So it is Tom on pole ahead of Vroom Vroom. Vroom Vroom fantastic in the Red Bull. He outqualifies his teammate for the first time. Wesley's down in third place ahead of Hayes. Sandman in fifth. Granty Boy down in alone in sixth place. Berra in seventh ahead of Zach Sweeney, the Thai and Toro Rosso. Drazer Bazard in ninth, and both Hasses fill out the top 10.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close one between Red Bull and Ferrari, but I'm not going to class Mercedes out of the competition yet.
Oh yeah, guys, please don't retire on the racing line. Get off the track and retire on there, or just go into the pits. Just please don't retire on the racing line, because you won't do that in real life. Now, the formation lap is the crucial part, especially for the Spanish Grand Prix. You want those tyres warmed up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because some people don't take it seriously, but they have to. They don't realise how serious it is.
I mean, take it this way: if you don't get your mediums warmed up, if you don't get your super softs warmed up, then you're just not going to have a good starting lap.
Oh yeah, people on mediums, they're going to struggle a lot. It takes quite a long time to warm up as well, don't they?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Formation lap.
The formation lap.
While this is up, I'm going to go to the toilet quick.
Yeah, okay. Well, the Force India Stone, he's just having a nice little cruise around. So yeah, let's just run down our grid. We've got Tom in pole, we've got Vroom Vroom in second, we've got Wesley in third, fourth we've got Hayes, fifth we've got Salman, in sixth we've got Granty, and seventh we've got the Toro Rosso driver with Berra, who somehow has done Honda's proud. In eighth we've got Sweensy, in ninth we've got Jesse, 10th we've got Mr. Debro, so it's a Haas grid there, 1, 9, 10 Haas. 11th we've got the Honda of Veenstra, who has got a bit close with some drivers. 12th we've got Game Gang of DeSalba, or Alfa Romeo. In 13th we've got OG, who is on a nice little bit of walk, please don't hit him. In 14th we've got the Renault of Humes. 15th we've got the other McLaren of Beasley, and again there was just a bit of contact between the Sauber and the McLaren.
Do you reckon they get disqualified?
Nope. And 17th again we've got Stone, who's just having a little cruise around.
Oh, 17 drivers, all 17 drivers. Oh, I thought some of them left. Well, 17 drivers for the Spanish Grand Prix, for the Pro-Europeans. Pro-Europeans, I can't even pronounce these the leagues. Oh, stop speaking. Pro-Europeans. Season 3, round 5, sorry, for the Spanish Grand Prix. Who is going to get the better start off the line? Who's going to get the better...
Who's going to get a good start, and who's going to get a wetter start?
Now, everyone's survived the formation lap.
Even though there was quite a bit of near misses.
Yeah. The top 3 of the soft tyres. 3, 2, 1. Go! The lights out, away we go. I think Wesley got a better start than Tom. Yes, he has going to use the slipstream to try and overtake him. And they're side by side nearly. Coming into turn 1. Oh, there's a massive crash between the Mercedes and the Red Bull. But it's a 4-1 2. But what about Sandman? Will he go around the outside? There's a Toro Rosso in front. The Mercedes got spun. And the Mercedes and Sandman spun. There's a massive crash. Oh my gosh, we've got a massive crash into the first corner. It's like... it's like 2010 back all over again when there's loads of crashes. So it's Drazer Bazard in second. What about Berra's going to go down the inside? No. Drazer Bazard sticks it around the outside. Oh, the side by side. But Drazer Bazard.
Oh, the McLaren has ended up taking the Renault out the track.
Yeah, we've got collisions all over the place. Look at them. And we've got some drivers out of position, especially the Haas. And there's yellow suits sector 2. Oh, Bear's crashed ahead of who's that? Bear's crashed.
We've got 2 cars who's parked it.
Yeah,
They're not out.
Yeah, they're not out. That's very unusual. Who is it? It's Vroom Vroom and.
It's a Red Bull of Vroom Vroom and Toro Rosso.
Oh, we've got a massive crash on the straight. It's another Toro Rosso. Oh my God, this is a chaotic Spanish Grand Prix. Beastie Boy's made up loads of positions. It's starting in P15. There's a virtual safety car. Finally.
You see that?
Vroom
That should
Vroom.
get everyone sorted out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, virtual safety car. Let's see who made up the first.
Vroom Vroom's gonna have to fit in. He's got a damaged front wing.
So let's see who made up the most positions. It is Beastie Boy and Ston. They made up the most positions, 8 places. However, Vroom Vroom has made lost loads of positions. Sorry, down 14 places where he started. Oh my gosh, the chaotic first lap. I've never ever seen this before. Have you?
No, not. I think the most exciting I've seen with crashes is Baku on map 1.
Yeah, virtual safety cars ended. We've got Gang Gang in 5th in the Sauber as well. But look at that. Oh, Wesley's overtaken Sweeney. Sweeney went off the track. He must have got caught out by the virtual safety car. Hayes is right behind Gang Gang. But the only person that had a good start was Tom, wasn't it? He kept out all the drama.
Yeah.
Maybe
Definitely.
the one driver kept out all the drama. Sandman's in the pits. Double Red Bull pit stop. That must be horrible. Red Bull. A double pit stop at Vroom Vroom. Oh, Sandman, sorry, he almost spun off.
Out.
Yeah, I think this would be easy overtake for Hayes because he's on the Sauber, the back of the Sauber. Fifth.
Who's going to go for the dive bomb? No, he's going to be smart.
Oh, we've got Mr. Debo and the Toro Rosso side by side. Ventura versus Debo. Ventura goes down the inside. He managed to make it ahead of him. Yeah, the thing is though, the last time we saw Sauber in P5 was in Spain was Kamui Kobayashi back in 2012.
Yeah. Definitely.
Just last time we saw Force India 4th place was Sergio Perez. Yeah, we'll see. Hayes trying to make a move. He hasn't got DRS, but I don't think it was activated at that moment point. He uses the
slip
stream.
Made the overtake on game.
Yep.
And he'll be hunting down Swansea.
Mr. Debo is re-overtaking Adventure for 10th place into turn 1. Nice overtake. Salman fashion rise all over the back of Balji, and I can't wait to watch that race again. Do you know Drazer Bazin? I don't know how he got into contact with the 2 Red Bulls. We saw Toro Rosso hit the Red Bull, but I want to see Drazer Bazin's point of view because he was in 2nd place at the end of the first. Well, in the first lap, halfway through the first lap, wasn't he? But he dramatically fell down to 15th. Vroom Vroom could have had his chances with.
all over the Renault. Do you think he'll be able to get DRS on the straight?
Oh, definitely, especially with that Force India power against the Renault power.
Oh yeah, Mercedes.
Look at Hayes, look at Hayes, look at Hayes. Will he go down the inside? Nope. What about Beastie Boy goes down the inside of Gang Gang? Nice overtake for Beastie. And what about Stard? He's overtaking him. Yeah, so we had 3 overtakes. We've got 4 overtakes because Balji's overtaking Ventura. What about 5-shot ride? No, don't go down the inside of there. Too tricky for that to happen.
Oh, the McLaren spun,
Who was it?
He's hit
McLaren?
the wall as well. It
Oh,
was Balji.
exact same place as Sack, wasn't it?
Yep. This time it's not ended out so pretty.
I'm a bit confused. How did Quanty Boy go to 2nd place ahead of Wesley? And he's keeping out of the race as Hayes has overtaken Sweeney. I don't think Sweeney will fight too hard with Hayes, knowing he's in the slower car. Oh, Gang Gang spot it! Gang Gang spot it! Gang Gang spot it! Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Gang Gang has spot it. 5-shot ride goes around the outside of him. He spot it at the exit turn 1. Ventures in the pits for a new full wing. So is Balji. That puts Drazer Bazin up to 13th place.
2 big rivals here. Going to be on the DRS straight soon onto oil rig corner. Let's see how it can turn out. They both survive. DRS is on. No, he's not got DRS.
Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley didn't use his DRS.
I wonder why.
I don't know if his DRS was still close or.
I reckon this lap 1 incident will be talked about. Beastie, he goes onto the curb and almost puts it in the wall, but fortunately he keeps the traction and control under the car. I wonder this one incident will get talked about massively from everyone except Tom, because
Yeah.
Tom had no idea. Like I think Tom was the only one who didn't get into bother with anyone. And Wesley still put the pressure on
Wesley,
Granty boy.
He is quite rapid on these corners. It's just the straight he's not doing so well on. And Grant has gone a bit wide, but he still managed to keep his lead.
Yeah, so Sandman is down in 12th place. Gay goes to the pits. Well, he's up to 11th now. And Sandman set the fastest lap of the race. He's only 90,000. Oh, speak properly. 900s quicker than Tom on his previous lap, despite being in the pits for a new set of tyres. So that's quite worrying for Sandman there, especially in the fast car as well. He's 36 seconds.
DRS now? No, he's not using his DRS.
He knows how to use it, but has he got wing failure?
Might do, yeah.
I don't know if he knows how to use it.
His triangle, mate.
Look at Beastie Boy all over the back of Zach Sweeney. Now, these two have a bit of a rivalry, and Beastie Boy's gone out wide.
Or has he got an overtaking chance?
He's not using the
Still no
DRS
DRS?
again.
No. But he's still gaining.
I think he wants to overtake the old-fashioned way. Yeah, he wants to overtake the old-fashioned way, I bet.
Yeah.
Without DRS. Oh, look at that. We've got Gang Gang at the back of Vroom Vroom. I think Vroom Vroom where we've took into the corners, but he's on the back. Oh, Gang Gang almost smashes into him in the heavy braking zone. He got caught out by Vroom Vroom's braking there, or I think he braked too late, but I need to keep an eye on the tyres. There we go. So from 11th downwards, there's been two stops on lap 6, so they'll definitely do a 2-stop. Mr. Depot's still on those super soft tyres. I need to mention that because he's doing a fantastic job at 98. But look at, if you go on board with him, you can see how the tyres are dying out. If you go on board with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but the thing is though, do you know, the more Wesley stays behind Granty, the less chance he'll get up to his teammate.
With his teammate, who's comfortably dominating the race right now.
Yeah, easily. 11 seconds on lap 7. Easily dominating this race.
I think he avoided the
Oh, look at
incident.
that. Wesley's finally using his DRS, sorry. He's finally using it.
It might have been broken for the few laps.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a talk with him about that DRS problem. Look at Beastie Boy,
Yeah.
will he go down the inside into turn 1? Yes, he will. Will Zach hold it around the outside? Beastie goes in wide. Zach will have the opportunity to go under and over. Will he try and do it? No, he won't. Beastie defends his line. That's a good one from Mr. Debo, the first of the super soft runners. Finally pits on lap 7. He goes onto the soft tyre, so that's a definite 2-stop from him. There's yellow set to 1.
He is somehow on the super softs.
Oh, it's 5-shot Ryan at the exit of turn 2. Spun it. We saw Vishal Ryan set the tyres at 25 seconds. Sorry, not that. At 125 in qualifying. He's struggled a lot in Spain.
Ryan and Ewan have overtook 6 drivers.
Yeah.
Stoners overtook 10. Beastie's overtook 10. And Grant has overtook 4.
Beastie, remember, crashed out in qualifying. He's doing a fantastic job for McLaren. Honestly proud.
yeah.
Honestly proud as well.
Amazing race it's been for him. And hopefully he can keep it.
Yes, yeah.
And Swansea is all over Beastie, so...
Wesley's got DRS. Don't go down the inside, it's too far back. No, he won't.
Well, the other Force India's behind, but I think that's backed off.
Look at the straight line speed that Zach's got down the straight, but it's not enough. Oh, don't go down the inside. No, that was too risky. At this stage of the race, the fuel is heavy, the car's heavy as well, so you just need to calm down throughout this first half of the race, and the second half you can push flat out.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I struggle a lot when I have heavy fuel. I push too hard and the car goes everywhere, but I save my pace for the race and just try and be careful. Then the second race I just come back. there's not like a second phase of the race, so just come back. And Wesley's got DRS on Granty yet again. And now he doesn't go down the inside. Breaks late. What about Sweeney and Beastie? Salmon's overtaking the Renault in an unusual place.
He's made the overtake on
Game Gang
on the first corner. Absolutely beautiful overtake it was. Maybe his this is to come back from him.
The thing is though, he needs to develop a gap now because Bowdy's on them super soft tyres. Those super soft tyres will die very, very quickly. Game Gang will catch back up on him again because he's on the medium tyres. And Wesley,
it's just gonna be cat and mouse all day.
yeah. We'll see in reality. We've seen like Sebastian Vettel stuck behind Valtteri Bottas. He's stuck behind him. He just can't make the overtake. It's usually the first corner everyone makes an overtake and that's it.
Yeah,
but
true.
Depends who's got the better corner and grip. But if you have better corner and grip, that means you don't have good straight line speed. And Red Bull, they don't have good straight line speed anyway. But Sandman's into 8th place now. After having that first lap chaos, that was absolutely chaotic in the first.
Oh, Hayes has got a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. That may affect or may not affect his gap. He's still leading by 1 second. Well, 4 on the interval, but with that time penalty.
Yeah. It'll definitely beat the McLaren easily, especially in that Mercedes engine. Wesley's close up. Wesley's close up. He's pitting. Is he going for the undercut here? Interesting. He's going for the undercut.
Interesting move, which means Hayes gets third.
What about Sandman? Will he jump that Ferrari in the pits? Has he made the wrong decision to pit early, Wesley?
Yeah, I think it's quite early to pit in. If it was me, I'd pit in lap 15.
Yeah, it's too early to pit, Wesley. He's rejoined behind the 2 Force Indias, keeps ahead of Sandman. So, I want to know what his plan is for the next 23 laps. Is it to try and save these tyres as much as he can? Was he struggling on them softs? Could he stay out more on those soft tyres? There's loads of questions asked, but there's no ifs and buts and whats. It's just how you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Now listen. Like Granty Boy's got his teammates to play with because his teammates on that long stint. I don't know if Wesley can get close enough to his teammate, but if he does get close enough to his teammate, he could potentially slow him down, being on them medium tyres.
All over Bowdy now, going into turn 1.
Yeah, I think it's them super soft tyres. Yeah, it's definitely them super soft tyres. Look at the state of them. He's struggling. He's definitely struggling. I see them through those corners.
If it was me, mate, I'd pit in now.
Yeah, go on to the mediums or something like that. Because if he pits down to the softs, he won't make it. Ooh, Gang Gang. He breaks extremely late coming to the corner. He almost hit Bowdy, and Gang Gang gets a penalty for that.
Oh no.
That shouldn't have been a penalty at all.
Bowdy will be able to pit him, so...
Wait, Wesley. Ston's in the pits, so that's one less driver for Wesley to overtake. So you don't have to worry about him. Yeah, that's...
Wasn't gonna work. Well, Bowdy has messed up that corner, but still gains his position.
Yeah, we'll go on board with this battle. This is the closest battle on track. 4 tenths in it. Ston's rejoined in 10th place on the mediums. He's behind 5-shot Ryan.
Oh, the Renault was spun.
Again! He's
got wing damage.
He's done that twice now. Oh, he's got the Haas behind him. Oh, be careful, 5-shot Ryan. He'll have lack of downforce. Oh, Tracer goes off the track. Oh yeah.
Good thing you didn't get into the double trap.
Yeah, I think it's wise to let the Haas through. Yeah, he does let him through. Back on board. Gang Gang still hasn't overtake Bowdy. Bowdy goes out wide. It's them super soft tyres dying on him.
Gets a penalty.
Oh yeah. 3-second time penalty for Yoon down in 8th place.
Versus Renault versus Haas right now.
Zach's in the
Three-way
pits.
battle.
Zach's in the pits. He's trying to go for the undercut on Beastie.
Oh, and he takes the
Yellow's just set to
overtake
2.
on the
Yellow's
middle.
just set to 2. Who's that? Who's that? Who's someone in the wall? It's Balji. He's spun it and he's retired from the session. It's them super soft tyres, I tell you. Oh, there's a
Sorry,
three-way
there is a
battle.
massive
There's a three-way battle.
battle.
This is what the three-way battle you were talking about, wasn't it, Slav?
Yeah.
Look at
Now
that.
Red Bull's joined in.
Yeah. He'll definitely overtake
Red
these
Bull's
drivers easily.
also-
That's
Both
worked
of
out
those
beautifully for
assisted.
Wesley because he's had to not overtake Zach or Ston, which is very fast in a straight line speed. You don't want to be near them. He'll definitely overtake McLaren easily. Ruvum's got DRS on Ventura. Who's that coming out of the pits? It is Zach. Rejoins in 10th place. But Ston, yeah, Ston undercuts him. Ston actually undercuts him.
Got a massive battle here. 4
Yeah.
cars. This is battle for 10th, ladies and gentlemen.
Battle for 10th, and one of them just came out of the pitch, which was Zach.
This
And-
Red Bull is scaling all over the Haas now.
Oh, look at that. We go down the inside, will he? Do a Kamui Kobayashi.
Oh. Nah, he gets it perfectly done. Oh, bit of contact there.
Oh, Jason Bazum stays around the outside.
But the DRS will be enabled.
Oh, he
Ooh,
touches
hits
the back of him. Yeah. Yeah, more speed coming out of that corner, and what's happened up front? Sandman's pitted. Hayes is pitted. Granty Boy, sorry. Beastie's up into 3rd place. So Beastie's undercutted Granty easily. Look at that. He's got a massive gap on Granty Boyish. But Granty Boy's gone to the soft tyres. Didn't he start on the soft tyres? Oh! Nasty exit out of turn 2. Yeah, it was Hayes.
There's going to be a DRS enabled soon for the Haas. Yep, the DRS is enabled for the Haas.
Oh, get the straight line
I don't
speed.
think he's going to catch up. The Red Bull.
Down the
It's
inside
gonna go
goes the
for
Red Bull.
overtake.
Yes. Tom's in the pit, so he's not far behind these guys. Yu's coming out of the
Granty's
pits.
got another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, but Slav, have you noticed the gap between Wesley and Granty? 10 seconds, mate.
Yeah,
That undercut worked beautifully, like a treat.
definitely. Stone's got a time penalty now. And now Sweeney's is now under pressure from the Red Bull.
I think, Slav, I think the undercut works beautifully because have you noticed that Storm made it ahead of Zach, Wesley made it ahead of Granty, there's another guy who made it ahead of another guy. The undercuts work beautifully. Beastie's in the pits. We'll have a look at where he rejoins. The undercut's going to work
He's
beautifully.
possibly gonna join behind Mr. Debro. Oh, and Mr. Debro messed up at the end of that corner there. Sandman is all over Stone. Oh, Sweeney's been overtook, but I think,
So he's left.
Yeah.
Sandman
So-
overtaking the Force India. Oh, the Force India eclipsed the Red Bull, but it's not enough to spin them both out. Sandman is up into 6th place on the mediums. His next target is Beastie Boy. Now look at, I don't know if you were here, but Sandman and Beastie Boy actually crashed in the last Grand Prix in Azerbaijan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a straight because they had a bit of a miscommunication.
Yeah. Oh, I think this Red Bull's gonna get the overtake.
Unfair start go and wing damage puts Zach down to 12th place. I can't invite him back because look, I've only got the options to race director and quit to main menu.
Yeah, same here.
Can't invite you back, mate. I'm sorry. Sandman all over the back of Beastie Boy. They're both Renault engines, of course. Well, it's a Honda engine in 2019, but a lot of DRS, Slipstream and ERST using him. Beastie's massively under pressure.
And again, we've got our Force India and Haas in the background.
Yeah, forgot all. Oh, Sandman! He pulled out very late, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thought he was going to collide into him then, because he started swerving around.
Yeah, like Carlos Sainz making a move like that, if you remember a few years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that was hot. And Zach, has he got back into the session? Because he's just overtaken. No, he hasn't. Jason Bazard pits onto the medium tyres.
Jones is gonna gain 11th place now. Oh no, he's not. He spun. He spun again.
Who spun?
Another bit of this one.
That's Yoon. Both Renaults are spinning there, constantly spinning through there. Yeah, it's like I thought they had a good car around here. There's still yellow flags. It's a Haas. It's Jason Bazard. He spun it. He's just came out of the pits. Cold tyres. He tries to get back on the track safely. He spun it, and he's lost part of his front wing end plate as well. Horrible day for Jason Bazard. He was up into second place on the first lap. Now he's gone back down, and he's got to pit again.
A lot of events have unfolded today in Spain.
Yeah. We're on lap 16. This race has flown by.
This Depot is gaining on Stone. It's not got DRS, but I think next time he may. Stone is also gaining on Beastie. That's the sector 2 yellow flag. Or I don't know, they've gone back on the track, whoever it was.
I'm on board with Jason Bazard, and he's struggling to turn in. He has to slow down the corners dramatically to turn in properly.
Yeah.
Game Gang's in AI. Now, we've got rules for being in AI. He's holding Tom up a lot. Oh, he's holding Tom up a lot. He's holding him up for 4 corners. Now we need.
Sector 2 and Sector 3. Who's that?
I think it was Game Gang being slow on the straight, but Game Gang's in AI. It shouldn't be. We had this problem in another league as well, TCRL.
Yeah, definitely.
Yellow sector 1. Oh, you spun a lot. Jump. Oh, I wish I was on board with him as well. He did a 360 spin, I think. He got a tire. Oh. Game Gang's in AI. Faisal Ryan trying to overtake him. I wonder why he's in AI. Jason Bazard retired from the race. I think he's had enough. And Game Gang AI is defending aggressively against Faisal Ryan, which he makes him on the outside.
On Beastie. Hopefully it'll be successful. Considering that it's a Mercedes engine, I am expecting a lot of power from this, and yes, there it is.
Gonna go down the inside. Yes, he is.
It's gonna be perfect. But can Beastie get this
out of AI? I'll put game hand of, but Beastie got a better cornering grip in the McLaren. Will he try and go down the inside? Oh, he forces him to give him space.
Wheel to wheel.
Oh, careful, man. Yes, that's good wheel to wheel action though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe highlight of today.
Oh, Tom overtakes a back marker. That's probably the only people who overtake his back markers.
Ooh,
Look at.
Hello. The forcing you messed up on the straight, and PT's now got a position.
I've seen that. BC's overtaking him in that slow corner, where Kobayashi likes to overtake.
Hopefully he can keep the car perfect. Yes, he can.
We've got 3 DNS, Jason Bazard, Balji and Berry. Berry retired on lap 1 due to an incident with Vroom Vroom. I have no idea how that happened, but Jason Bazard somehow was involved in that as well.
Yeah.
DRS open. Oh, look at the straight line speed. Look at the power of that. He was vulnerable on the straight.
The McLaren touched the rear end of the Force India a bit, but I don't think it'll affect the DRS.
Mr. Debo's in the pits. Is that his second stop? It's got to be second stop. Yes, it is. He's onto the medium tyres. He'll take them to the end of the race. That's back in the race. They've got an interesting battle forming up between the 2 Renaults. It's Yoon versus Faisal Ryan for 12th place.
Oh, no,
Yoon's got very wide. Oh.
Hit the gravel trap a bit, but didn't spin.
Go down the inside with the DRS. I don't think his teammate fighted too hard for that one.
BC almost hit him the back of Stone again.
Game Gang's still in AI. He needs to get out of that right now. And yes, Beastie's still on the back of Ston. But look who's got more ERS. It is Ston. Beastie's using too much of it.
Yeah.
Veg just got a 3-second time penalty. DRS open.
I think the Mercedes, the Force India.
Has got
Well,
it, yes, definitely.
I keep calling it Mercedes because I was researching the Mercedes program for F2.
Yeah.
So, every time there's a car with a Mercedes engine, I'll always say the Mercedes engine.
Have you noticed that one driver in this race hasn't stopped? And that's Hayes. He's still on their medium tyres.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
Well,
Using
lap 20.
Yeah.
He's done well for pushing them.
pace has been consistent, but the gap's closing down obviously. He'll be on them soft tyres to the end of the race, but I want to know when he's going to pit. Now, people pitted on lap 12 to 13, and there's 13 laps to go in this race.
The only driver on the soft side now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think he's doing a 2-stop, because he started on them soft tyres.
Oh, contact, and
Oh,
Beastie has been put up the track a bit.
I didn't know they were close together still. It looked like Ston had it, but
It
he
was
must...
on the edge and they just touched. And Beastie's allowing him past.
Oh, I wonder if he overtook him illegally then.
Maybe.
Ooh. Yeah,
What's
but
happened?
notice, I think Granty Boy's at a 2-stop because he started on the soft tyres, and we've got a driver coming out the pits. That's Yoon. Don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. Oh, should have backed out of that one from Yoon.
Yeah,
Oh.
he needs to pull over for the Red Bull.
Come on, do it wisely. Do it wisely. Oh no, 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 no! Don't defend it. Don't defend it. Oh.
Oh, that's contact. I think
Renault needs to get out of the way. Yeah, the Renault needs to get out of the way. He needs to get out of the way. He made contact with Beastie. Now he's made contact with the Red Bull as well.
I think the Renault, not the Renault, I mean the Red Bull has got quite a bit of damage. Not
Well,
a lot of damage, but
the Renault's just spun, so that's good for Vuvu. And he's left
it's
as
good
well.
for the fighters, but it's not good for his car.
Oh, Sandman's being held up massively behind Gang, but he overtakes him in that slow corner. Gang's still in AI. He'll be investigated, and Hayes is in the pits. Will he come out ahead of Sandman? Yes, he will. He comes out ahead of...
So, I'm thinking he might be doing a one-stop.
Who?
Hayes.
Yes, he's definitely doing a 1-stop. 12 laps to go on the softs. We saw people put on lap 11 to 12.
Yeah.
So I think he could be going to the end. But what about Granty Boy? Because he's doing a 2-stop for sure. Because he started on the softs, and now he's on the soft tyres again. I don't know if that was intentional, because the MFD can put you on the same tyres when you don't want to be on that tyre.
If he could push it out for 15 lap old softs, he might be able to finish the race off on supers and go for the fastest lap.
Yeah. But I don't think we have points for the fastest lap, but there's still something to gain in this race. The fastest lap goes to Granty Boy at 20.0. Now, 5-shot Ryan's race pace is better than his qualifying pace at 23.3, 23.5
Got a penalty.
for multiple warnings.
Not really going to help his come back out. And Beastie is once again all over the back of Stone.
It must be the corners he's gaining through, because Stone's got good straight line speed in that Force India. But when the corners come up, it's Beastie's opportunity. Force India versus McLaren. Well, Racing Point versus McLaren. But look at that, Beastie loses a lot on the straight.
Definitely, yeah. Hang on, he's going up. He's going in. He's going to go.
Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? It's turn 1 we go. Yes, we will.
Yes, we can. Oh.
Oh, Stone.
Well, Force India did touch a bit. And Froome is gaining on not by much. I think Stone might have messed up on that corner a little bit. And who's that in front of it? Oh, it's DAI of... Oh, hello. What happened there?
Oh! Gang hits the McLaren. But his Holland stalled up massively. Look at that.
Yeah, that's unfair. And Red Bull almost going off track. Which gives Beastie quite an advantage. But yeah, now it's Racing Point versus Red Bull. Something you won't see in real life.
We saw it back here in Azerbaijan with Perez versus Verstappen.
Oh yeah.
I would say Gang might have to be investigated after the race for staining AI and compromising people's laps and races as well. But look at the power of the Red Bull. The Force India is just pulling away from him. I don't know if Beastie's got this covered, whether Ston has the pace. Oh, Ston's lost it!
His car is quite tail happy. I think it might be down to, yeah, he's got 12 lap hold mediums. They're either facing where now? Which
Well,
would be a bit weird.
Do you think? I think it's quite. Well, I think it's quite interesting because Vroom Vroom's on 21 laps of old tyres. So he's the one that should be struggling the most, not Ston. 21 laps of old tyres, but the thing is though, he did this in Austria. He went for that long one stop, but unfortunately had a puncher. I hope he don't get a puncher here because we know he loves to go for that one stop, or I know because you've never been here before, Slab, but he loves to go for those one stops, especially when he's been taken out of that one or something like that. He still goes for those